Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. And before starting today's video, I want to thank all of you who have supported me so far. I started this channel almost 1.5 years ago, and during that time I took some break as well. But the best part was all of your love that you have given me in that time. I received a lot of messages on my Instagram ID, and that was phenomenal. I never expected such love before that. Yeah, so thank you everyone for all of the love you have given. And please let me know how can I improve my videos, how can I give you a lot of information, how can I make my videos more helpful for all of you. So I'll be happy to know from your side as well. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I read all of the comments and try my best to reply as well. So with that said, now let's get back to today's video. In today's video, we are going to make this cool looking motion graphics video inside of After Effects. New camera, and after that I'm going to select this, double click and set continuous, and here I'm going to use a free script, and here you can see that we have placed our camera, set text to follow the path we have drawn. And with that said, now let's begin. Alright, so I'll start the process by creating a background. Okay, and after that I'm going to select the pen tool, and I'm going to draw a shape by pressing shift so that we can get a straight line. And I'm going to duplicate this by pressing Ctrl D. After that I'm going to press P, and let's place this over here. And after that I'm going to select the text tool, and let's type in some text. I'll go to our main composition, and there I'll just drag and drop the text comp. I'll press S to scale it down. I'm going to make it as 3D layer, and after that I'm going to duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D. I'll just drag it like this way, and also change the rotation of this layer. I'll drag it like this way. Okay, looks good. And drag this one over here. Now let me set it to 33% and just increase the size. Okay, now zoom in and hold spacebar and drag it like this way. Now try to match the joining of these two layers. Okay, and after that I'll duplicate this one again, and now drag this one just like this, and you need to change the rotation again, so I'll make it like this. And now you have to increase the size. So now let's drag your main image. After that let's go to 1 second and set a keyframe on the rotation. So I'll press R and set a keyframe over there. Set this to +5 degree. Okay, and after that go to 5 seconds and make this -5. Drag and drop our main football image. On top of that I'm going to add the tint effect, and now let's position it properly. So what I'll do, I'll set a keyframe on the position, go to frame 0 and just drag this over here. You can change the path and it will animate just like this, and after that just drag this like this. Now let's ramp preview it and let's see. Alright, so we need to add the rotation animations to the ball as well. I'll press Alt, Shift and R, give it a rotation, and after that when it hits and go back to out of the frame, rotate it. And now let's make this one and this one 3D as well. Now right click and go to new camera and add a camera, and let's make the preset 50mm and 2-noded camera. Okay, and after that I'm going to press Ctrl and left click, and now go to your camera options. Make sure that your depth of field is turned on, and now let's change the focus distance and aperture. Change the aperture first and let's see what it is doing. And I'm gonna change the focus distance as well. Okay, now go to your 2 view options, and over there I'm going to select custom view 1. Now press C to select the camera tool, and here you can see that we have placed our camera. And let me do one thing, let me drag this image a little bit forward in the Z axis. So just like this. And also here you can see that, so select the football image and drag that. Now if I just RAM preview it, you can see that what we have made so far looks good. Okay, one more thing I have to do over here, and that is we have to select these frames properly. So for that, what I'll do, I'll go to over here, I'll change the Y position of it a little bit, just like this, drag it like this way. Okay, looks good. So here you can see the 3D presentations of it. Alright, so after that I'm going to duplicate the text layer, so by pressing Ctrl D. Now select the 3 text layers and pre-compose it by pressing Ctrl Shift and C, and make sure move all the attributes to new composition and add an effect, that is CC Reptile. Expand down, increase that, and increase the expand up as well, the scale 100 back again. I'll press Alt Shift and P to set a keyframe on the position. Go to 5 seconds, just like this. Now go back to your main comp. Alright, and after that go to your final composition, select the football image, go to the keyframes, select that and press F9 to easy ease those. Go to your graph editor, and after that I'm going to select this, double click and set continuous or lock outgoing and incoming point. So what it does, it actually locks the point. Here you can see it is locked, and after that just drag the handle like this, and also make sure that this point is not set as 0. We need some movement over there, and after that I'm going to drag this handle just like this. And here I'm going to use a free script, that is easy copy. So what I'll do, I'll select these keyframes of the position property, I'll select copy, and after that I'm going to select these keyframes of the rotation property, and I'm going to set ease. So what it does, it actually copies the same easing from the position graph and paste it on the rotation graph. Okay, so that easing matches between these two properties. And at the end what I will do, I'll select the BG, I'll add fractal noise over there, and I'm going to set it as basic, set this to block, and set the contrast value to minus something like this. Okay, and add a tint on top of that, and let's duplicate this BG, and here we are going to delete all of the effects. Alright, and here we are going to add this. So after that I'll press F4 and I'll change the blending mode to overlay. Okay, looks good. And here you can set the contrast value, decrease or increase, so it adds some sort of textures behind our main object. And after that I'm going to press Ctrl Alt and Y to set an adjustment layer, and on top of that I'm going to add curves. Let's just adjust the curves a little bit, add some contrast using the curves, and it will look good. So add noise and set the noise value to 10. And after that we are going to add an interesting text layer. So for that I'm going to set the text and set this as empty layer. After that go to your pen tool, so let me quickly draw the path. Once you draw the path, after that you can type in your text, and let's type in, I'm gonna select the text layer, go to path options and set the path to mask 1. So what it does, it actually makes the text to follow the path we have drawn. And after that set a keyframe on the first margin and go to 5 seconds and change the margin value to something like this. Alright, and now let's RAM preview it and let's see what we have made so far. Okay, this looks cool, right? So in this way you can make something cool looking for your client projects, or maybe you can share some interesting one on social media. And I hope you have learned something new today. If you like this type of content, please comment down below your suggestions. So with that said, this is Shubham Pramanik signing off, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep animating, keep smiling.